Hi friends, this is Marissa. I'm sharing a quick little walkthrough video on how I created this book. Deborah reached out to me here on YouTube, and so I just have some free time and I decided to create a video because I just kind of talked about it, but I didn't show. I'm a slacker when it comes to process videos, you guys, so just bear with me. So for the hinges here, what I did was I cut a little strip of paper. This one is 1 3/4 across and then 3 inches across this way, and it's just basically the height that I did, and it's matches up with the books like this. So it's about 3 inches. So what I did was, however many sheets you want, or pages I should say you want, I'm going to cut out. You're going to need the piece here, right? So you cut them out, you fold them up. Oh, let me get this out of the way here. And you're going to just fold them. I just fold them real good. Not 100% perfect, right? But you can use your bone folder to make it stay. And then you take your glue, and I like to lay it down just so I can, oh, come on. Ooh. I don't even know if I'm in frame. This is why I'm horrible at recording myself. So you're just gonna line them up where it's like right at the edge, right? Because for the cover, you will bring the strawberry. So just make sure it lines up right there, nice and even. Give yourself a little. Okay, now that you have those two there, you take your next one and you're gonna glue it down real tight there like that. And you can either leave this open. I'm sure there's different ways of doing it, and depending on how sturdy you want. I didn't want just one sheet in there. I wanted this book to be pretty thick because these papers that I'm using for some of them are really, really thin. And so I wanted to make sure that my page was really thick. And so these right here have basically 4 sheets going, because I end up putting one back here and one here. So what I do is I take the strawberry paper and I trim off this part here. So I'm gonna trim right on the inside of that little bend that leaves you there. And then I take the hinge here and I'm gonna glue it down there like that. Okay, so that'll be my cover page, as you can see. Now you need to glue down. So let me show you what I'm gonna do here. Hey, come on, glue. This is just a test run. So once you have that down, you could also add some to the edge here. What I do is I add a little bit in here so it kind of squeezes out just a little bit. This glue's so thick. And then you're gonna glue the next one down, and depending on how many pages you want for your book, you're going to put your hinges. So this, for example, what I'm doing here now is I'm going to get about, so that my cover will be here, this will be 1 page, 2 page, and then if I put another one, it'll be 3 pages. I did, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6. So I ended up using 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of these little pieces of this right here. Okay. So now you're gonna see me glue this part. Actually, what I like to do is glue it on here. Put the glue here. So I'm gonna glue this one down here first. This will be my cover, like this, and I'm going to just adhere it there. Okay, and that's my first part. There we go. Okay, Now I'm gonna add another piece of cardstock, and oh no, this one I didn't. I was gonna say I already trimmed it down, but I didn't. So you're just gonna cut about there, the little groove line there. And then you're gonna bring it in and you're going to adhere it this way. So now your cover's really sturdy, like it's really thick and it feels heavy. And that's how you do your cover. Now you're gonna go in on the next page, same thing, you're gonna trim off your piece here. At least that's the way I do it. Or I could have left it and stuck it down in there that way, okay? I feel like it sticks out a little bit more, and it's just gonna be one sheet. And or you could also fold it and put it on the outside, glue it down. But I like this, just it works for me, and I like the way it looks like that. The other thing is when you go and lay this down, that's another layer of paper that's going to make it real thick. Now, I do recommend using like something to smooth out your glue. I use this tacky glue just because it's what I have. I usually I will have a variety, but sometimes I'll use the Mod Podge that's for paper. I feel like this works really good. But because I'm using this thin one, I feel like it ends up being like bubbly, and I don't like the way that looks on the paper. So I did mess one up that way, so I didn't use the Mod Podge for that. It did work really good with one of these sheets. I did use a little bit of glue for that. The only thing is that I just ended up using regular glue just because it went faster than having to figure out which sheets were working or not. So that's the only thing, you know. Then for this part, this part here, what I did was I took a piece of cardstock that was a little bit longer, again 3 inches lengthwise like this, but across this way I punched out first, then I kind of measured, and then I saw where this was in the back, and then kind of gauged my sizing to cut down and punch this side too. And then you just lay it over, and I added this extra piece just to tie it in with this, but you can do whatever, you know, you can punch, I don't know if you can punch holes in there, at least I haven't tried to add like some kind of extra like beadwork or buttons. Maybe on this layer on top you could do holes and then do your beading on there if you like, or buttons, or a dangle, but that's why I put the dangle over here. So I hope that helps and it explained it. I'm not the best at this, but I know there's a couple other girls that created videos, and I'll see if I can find them and link them up there too, and maybe you can try those if that might work for you too. But this is the way I did it, and I hope it helped. Thanks for watching, you guys. Bye.